Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim World 2, and this time we are back in the Class 377 on the East Coastway DLC. And this scenario that we're doing is called Enthusiast Excursion. Enthusiast Excursion. And the description for this is: operate a non-stop run between Brighton and Eastbourne as part of a special train running along the south coast. So here we are in the Class 3-3 in a southern livery, I might add, and it is, I mean, I love the Class 377. It is really cool. It is quite a modern, sort of iconic modern train. And yeah, it's a really nice one. So let's jump into the cab and get this all sorted. Put that on. You're going to ask us to put it into forward. Yeah. And prepare the train for departure. So hopefully everybody is on. We've actually got a red light at the moment, so we're actually just chilling, I think. But we'll get some lights on. Unlock the doors is what they want. It looks like we are an 8 car by the looks of that, and we'll also get some day runnings and tail lights. We'll put to auto. Okay. So yeah, if you saw the last video, if you haven't, I will leave a link to it down below. But we did the Class 377. I think it was called Loose Connection. And essentially I didn't do a commentary in that video. It was sort of like a little bit of a test. But sometimes people don't want the commentary in the videos. And to be fair, I just thought I'd do it with no commentary. Let's get moving. We got a green light. Yeah, I thought I'd just do it without a commentary, to be honest, to see how it goes, to see what the views were like, to see if people responded to it a little bit better. Sometimes I don't always want to do a commentary. I don't always have anything to speak about, so it was sort of like an experiment for me. But yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed it without the commentary, please let me know. I'll do more. Or if you like the commentary, let me know. But I might mix and match, sort of put a commentary in here and there, or not do one without a commentary, sort of thing. So we'll just see how it goes in the future. But yeah, like I say, sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like talking in the video, and I just upload it without the commentary. Some people enjoy that. Some people just want to purely watch the gameplay rather than listen to me, which is perfectly fine. We have got a green light coming around here. It's looking good. It's looking good. I do like sort of the visuals in this game. They've done a good job with the locos. There are, you know, some things that I think could be improved upon, such as, you know, out here, the scenery. But the loco itself is it's really good. They've done a good job with it. Now this is a 40-minute scenario apparently, and it is a green scenario. And if we have a look at our schedule, so we are going straight, stop, go via, stop at Eastbourne. And then, so yeah, we're going literally straight to Eastbourne. No commuter stops for this one, which is perfectly fine. I think when we get past this station, we'll be able to whack it up to 70 mile an hour, which is alright. And we can actually have a look at this thing in all its glory. Oh, there's a tunnel. And yeah, we're just sort of enjoying the scenery on this one. It's in Enthusiast sort of day trip on the Class 377. This scenario, it's a special train that's going from London, not London, sorry, from Brighton to Eastbourne, and it's taking the scenic route, and it's basically an Enthusiast's, basically special, yeah. I'll probably cut that out. So we're actually coming into a 70. I'm actually just going to leave it in 60. We haven't got a time to arrive, so we're literally just enjoying the scenery on this scenario. There's, on the East Coastway DLC, you get 4 scenarios with the Class 377. So we've got one more after this. And then you get 1 scenario with a Class 66. I'm leaving that one till last because that one, I love the Class 66 personally. It's one of my favourite locos of all time. But I'm leaving that one till last because that one is a difficult mission, but it's also probably going to be the most fun. So if you're looking forward to that one, hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss it. And put on notifications and stuff. Toot the other guy. I don't actually think that you were supposed to do that in the as a real train driver. You're not supposed to toot the other train coming the other way. But it's always nice to appreciate that horn sound in game. Oh, I just love that horn sound. They got that bang on. Apparently we're doing over the speed limit, which we must be going downhill. Yeah, I think we're going down we're going down a 1.1% decline. So we'll just give her a bit of break. We are coming up on a 55 in a mile or so, so we'll just keep her around 60. The cruise control for this loco will not slow it down. So as I've set it to 60, but we were doing like 70. That's because we're going downhill and it won't slow us down. So we've got to manually do that ourselves. And we can start giving us some break to bring it down to 55. As the 55's coming up. Still not leveled off yet. Still going downhill a little bit. It's okay though, we can just apply the brake and take it off again. 300 yards. Now what I love about the Class 3.3 as well, 377, is the power brake controller. It is literally just, you pull it this way for power, pull it that way for brake. It is the most simplest thing that you could imagine. There's none of this Westinghouse brake, or there's none of this, separate controls for braking. That's old technology. In this, you've literally just got one lever, and it'll give you power, and it'll give you brake. And I mean that comes down to this being a EMU. It has electric motors, and the more amps you give the motors, the faster they go, really. Now we are going via here, so we don't really have to slow down. Oh yeah, we do. 10 mile an hour coming up. This could be bad. I didn't really check that. We should be fine. I can throw it into a second braking. We are going to be well over the speed limit, but we should be okay. We're only doing about 24, so we're not doing too bad. Alright, stop at Eastbourne, which is 14 miles away. So I can get some nice shots of the outside in a sec, now that I know that it is quite a way away. Okay, so we're about 5.5 miles away from Eastbourne, and if we check our timetable, that's basically it for us. Apart from shutting down the loco, but yeah. I think the longest part for this scenario that takes the longest is actually getting over there. It is 14 mile in game to get there, and that takes about 20 minutes on its own, but the actual opening the doors, letting passengers on, stuff like that doesn't take very long. And I mean, I'm not even doing top speed, I'm doing 80, and I mean, well, we got to start coming down in a sec because we have got a 35 speed change. I might just start bringing it down right about now, because that can creep up on you out of nowhere. But I mean, there was the warning for the 35, which is set a mile out. That's fine, because we're bringing it down now. But I gotta say, the sky in this is the whole way down on this journey, I've been amazed by the sky. It looked really good back at the start of the scenario. I was kind of amazed. Okay, 35's coming up. We're still doing about 40, so we are going downhill a little bit. I think it's just as we go through this station. But we are about 4 miles away from Eastbourne. Now, is there some track work going on here? Some line maintenance. And there's the 35. Going back up to a 70 in a sec. There it was. Wait for the whole train to go through the speed limit before we start going up. Getting some more speed now. We're actually going to make it there quite on time, I think. And we can actually set this to 70, which will be, well, let's set it to 65. And get that going. You can see down here the little yellow marker where the speed is, and then we know it's set by speed set being highlighted. We have got a 55 coming up in 2 mile. Which I can actually set this to. There's 50. Now, what's good is this won't break for me, so I can remain at 75 or thereabouts. And I think it is bringing us down though, slightly. Or is it maintaining us at a speed? But I can actually maintain a speed while the speed is actually... I set the speed down. So I'm actually thinking ahead a little bit. It was a class 6.6 then, did you see that? I was pushing a rake of coaches with what looked like a 37 on the front, or I could be wrong, it might be a 45 or something. About a mile away from this speed change. I don't know what that mishap was earlier. I must have pressed some sort of button that applied the emergency brake. Not good, obviously. And we have a yellow. I imagine that's telling us we're stopping at Eastbourne though. And the 55 mile an hour speed change is coming up. Which is, there's the 55 and there's the yellow. And it's a double yellow, so we gotta prepare to stop. We have a 25 speed change coming up in 800 yards, so we'll apply level 2 braking there. We'll go down to level 1 actually. We were braking quite heavily. Okay, so we're basically here now. We just passed that single yellow. 500 yards. And that will be the scenario. We're a couple seconds late. We might be a minute late. But that's not a problem. We did sort of start out fairly late. And we weren't doing the exact speed limit. And here's Eastbourne. End of the line. I must say, I am really enjoying Train Sim World 2. I kind of forgot how enjoyable it actually was. And I mean, East Coastway here, I'm actually really enjoying it. I do like these sort of coastal routes. And that was it. So if we check our thing, we'll be doing some shutdowns. Fault free. Well, there was a fault, wasn't there? We won't talk about that. Let's go over here on the opposite platform to take a look at it. Let's have a look. So that was the Class 377 on the East Coastway DLC. This was the third scenario with the Class 377, and it was called Enthusiast Excursion, and it was from Brighton to Eastbourne, and it was just a direct journey. And yeah, it was quite fun. If you want to see my other videos on Train Sim World 2, there is a playlist. If you want to see the previous video, there I will leave it in the description. And yeah, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.